Hey YouTube, Steve here. We've gone through the bad cards, and I've complained, and now it's time to show you the good cards. And these are cards I'm very happy. Any card that I can ever find that's actually mint, even gem mint condition, I'm always super happy. So I might complain a lot, that's just because I'm going through so many cards, and it's just really sad whenever you see a card that is damaged. So we got 6 of these superior promos. Don't really know what they're worth, but I'll probably crack them open and do whatever. And I got 2 of these booster packs. I'll open them throughout the video. Some of these legend sealed things. I'll open these too. I'll show them what they look like. I'm pretty sure there's just a card hidden inside there. I'm sure maybe you open up one now. Just rip across. Open it up, and there's a little card inside. The card is not damaged, and oh, we got a reap. Awesome. So sit back, relax. If you got 10-15 minutes of your time, oh, this is Ken Sugimori. I didn't even notice that. If you got 10-15 minutes of your time, well, I'd like to show you all the cool cards I got today and all the cards I'm really proud of. So yeah, we got a Umbreon promo and a Beartic promo. We got the Garchomp promo, whatever's in this sealed booklet. There seems to be a few of them. Another Umbreon. Pretty big collection of like black and white and stuff like that. So, and without further ado, let's start off with stack number 1. Now, all these cards I am sending to PSA, so they are not for sale. I am sorry, but if you're just interested to see what I'm sending a set of the Eevee promos. Really love these. Hopefully we get some good grades on those. Got some black and white promos. These are a little bit more niche. These are kind of stuff that I'm just putting in the store to sell at like $10, $15 more. I don't particularly think many of these will grade high, as some of them have like a little bit of edge wear here and there. But maybe I get a PSA 9 on this Charmander and it's pretty rare and I can just sell it for a little bit. Same with the Psyduck, Wartortle, Jigglypuff. Another Psyduck, Meowth. Some Lucarios, more Meowths. Now, obviously, I'm not going to grade all of them at once, but I will put these in my grading piles and I'll go through them. And I don't even know what Pokemon this is called, but it looks cool. Empoleon, Elgilim. Let's move that light a little bit. So, if you want to get an idea of what I'm doing, and maybe... it's hard to say. Like, I don't want you to copy what I'm doing, because I really don't know what I'm doing these days, to be honest. I'm doing pretty well lately, just with like buying and selling some of the rare cards I've been lucky enough to get. That it kind of offsets all the extreme losses that I'm making on buying these kind of cards. But I think I have 5,000 cards at PSA right now. The last box has just arrived. I just had 500 cards finish at PSA Japan, so my exposure to the amount of raw cards versus graded cards I have is going down. So generally what happens is you have, maybe I can use like 2 stacks for an idea. So you have a whole bunch of raw cards, you send them to get graded, and then you get back. And these are all your graded cards, right? And then as you sell the graded cards to other people, you go back and you start buying more raw cards. This is the new raw card stack. And what happens is over time you sell, and then you buy more raw cards, and then you submit these raw cards to PSA, and they basically disappear altogether, and you don't think you have them. So, and then your PSA stack just goes down and down and down, until luckily one day your raw cards come back, and they add on to your PSA stack. That's basically what happens. So right now, I'm pretty much in my PSA stack is kind of dwindling, and my raw stack feels like I don't have any cards, but I've spent a lot of money on a lot of cards. They're just at PSA. So I feel like I'm not doing that great. I feel like I'm, like, where's all my money going, or what's happening, and why am I failing? But I haven't actually failed. It's hard to get through their head, like, just how much cards that you've sent out and how much money you've spent. So if you're feeling like that, it's perfectly normal. So we got some primes, hoping for some good grades. 2 reverse primes. Whew, very hard to get 10s, maybe. An Alpha Lithograph. Now this one's not going to get a 10, but hopefully we get a 9. Some legend pieces, 2 Charons. Not every single one of these cards is gem mint, but it's mint enough that I think I can get a 9. because the collection I bought didn't pan out as well as I thought it would. And now we need to just really just hope to the stars that we will get something good out of it. I will probably end up losing around $10,000 overall on the collection, but that's the risk. We take the risks, we take the L's. We can't celebrate the wins without understanding the risks. So some of these are really good. I think I just gotta adjust my lighting. Or victory bell. Great hollow pattern on the victory bell. Victory anything is good, to be honest. Now let's just put this over here. So yeah, this will probably be one of the last times I buy a large amount of black and white. Because I have so many. I have like almost every black and white holo. I have thousands of black and white commons. Now look at those legend cards shine in the light. That's crazy. Hopefully we can come back in a few months' time with some return videos and it's just like 10, 10, 10, 10 and we can be over the moon and feeling really good. But yeah, I don't think I'll buy much black and white. I'll probably buy a few more XY full arts. Basically, just because they grade easier. I don't really enjoy buying errors that don't grade that easy because my whole thing is grading the cards, right? Oh, this is so unlucky. I got the 2 Lost Link Mew and the Lost Link Gengar, but all 3 of them are like light played and they'll probably get 7s, but I think I can sell 7s for more than a light played raw copies, and this lottery sets, they're all damaged unfortunately, but hopefully PSA 1s even sell for more than I can raw. But the idea is to buy cards that grade high. That's why Modern is so nice, because you can just get regular graded 10s. And it's just, you know what you're getting. You can buy Modern cards and generally you can get an 80% 10 rate. And you can probably get higher if you buy cards that you can actually see before you buy them. And we're on to the Heart Gold Soul Silver stuff and Legend stuff now. This kind of stuff does grade a lot easier than that black and white era stuff. So I'm just trying to focus on stuff that I can get the highest 10 rate. That's why I really like doing Modern and non-holos and stuff like that, because in my experience, lower than 10 is less liquidity, unfortunately. That's just how it is. I don't make the rules. I'm just trying to play by them, right? Like, other companies, 9.5s and 9s don't sell as fast as PSA 10s. And I'm trying to churn my inventory as fast as I possibly can, because I don't know about you guys, but I really love buying stuff. And I can't buy stuff if I have stuff that I can't sell. So it's one of those things that I really love buying stuff. I mean, I can't even explain to you how much I really love buying stuff. Buying things is the funnest thing about any very large amount of Umbreons. Buying stuff is like literally the reason why I get up in the morning to do this. I just love buying stuff. I hate selling stuff because I really love the cards, contrary to popular belief. But I really love Pokemon cards, and I know how rare they are. I know how desirable they are. I get the whole idea behind the reasons why prices go up and down on cards. I know pretty much all of that. But I have to sell them to buy more. I've put myself in this position where I have to sell the cards because I don't work a traditional job. So I have to sell the cards to buy more. That's basically fact. That's why I tell people don't quit your job. Stay in your job as long as you can, because you will regret it, because you will start to have to sell cards to buy more. Right now, you can have a little bit of extra spending money because you have that awesome job. Now the job might not be the best job ever, but the paycheck is definitely, it can be better than like the underwhelming feel of having to sell cards. It's not even like a have. It's like, well, it's not like anyone's holding you at gunpoint, but you are basically forced. There's no one there to help you pretty much. So yeah, it sounds like I'm whining, but like I'm trying not to be a whiny baby, but I really love the cards, and if I get some of these cards PSA 10, I would love to keep every single one, but unfortunately it's just not how it is. So we're going to open a whole bunch of these, see what we get out of them. Awesome promos. I love these cards. I don't have enough in stock, to be honest. I wish I could just have more. Cool Battle Carnival, Crocodile. It's crazy to think some of these cards are so old now. Just seen them so many times, and they feel like they're just still modern. Domino's slow. I don't know. They make a Domino's promo, but they're all eating apples. Like, am I the only one that thinks that's just like weird? Am I the only one that thinks anything? I had a Domino's Slow King somewhere. Another one. Must have misplaced it. So we got a bunch of reverse holos. So this is basically, if you watched the video the other day, these were the only reverse holos out of like 300 that I thought were like PSA 9 to 10 contenders. I wouldn't say any of these are actually 10 contenders because they're just so tricky to get. But I'm going to submit them all and hope for the best. I'd really love to add some of these in 10 to my store again. I sold almost all the 10s that I had, so this has got some sets that I've never graded before. I'm pretty happy. Yeah, you just look at the reverses. I mean, Flareon reverse, so good. The dark reverse is awesome, and some of the text color changes, and they just look so good in reverse. I think there's a Ninetales somewhere that looks really nice. See if I can find it. I don't want to move my fingers around too much. I don't know where it is. I'm sorry. I don't want to damage these cards any more than they already are. Now, the biggest highlight of this collection so far, I guess, is Shiny Collection. I had an idea of how much Shiny Collection there was in there, but it just like dawned on me when I just like opened the boxes, and this guy had a binder, and he kind of stored them terribly, but also really good. He put like 40 cards in the same binder sleeve, and I was going to film me opening it, but it's just so hard to get them out easily. It would have been a 300-minute video, and it wouldn't have been very fun, so pretty much on the Shiny Collection base set, I have almost 20 of each card, and they're all really nice condition. I mean, I'll probably grade like 3 of each right away, and then grade them over time, but this is the kind of things that I'm just not really that keen on like selling them that fast. Because Shiny Collection is black and white. It's 2013. The booster boxes are so expensive that you're looking at like $200, $300 for like loose packs if you can even find any, and then you're looking at like $6,000, $7,000 for a box. Correct me if I'm wrong. Some random beer ticks there. I'm just gonna put those somewhere else. But that's the kind of like reasoning when I say like it doesn't feel good to sell cards just because you have an idea of just how hard they are to get. So we got a bunch of Ursaring, got the Ordino, Teddiursa, Curlier. Yeah, Shiny Collection, they're just awesome. All the cards are hollow and decently rare. They do deserve the prices they get. They probably should sell for a little bit higher, personally, in the 10 grade. Maybe they grade really easily. They look like they're quite resilient, like all the ones I have are quite good condition. This cute Torchic, that's so amazing. But, you know, there are other cards, like a brand new modern card that's like $10 that might sell for more than a Shiny Collection card. And that comes down to demand, and demand also is really important, but I won't be selling any of mine cheap, unfortunately. I will not be selling or dumping these. I'll just be grading them very slowly over time and feeling very lucky that I got this many. Is that a Shiny Rolls? It might be a Shiny Rolls. So these aren't really organized that great because I just had to pull them all out of the sleeves and just be so careful with them. It doesn't matter how many cards someone might have, they'll just destroy them by not sleeving them, to be honest. Then we go through the last few shiny stacks, and this is pretty much like the whole set, I guess. I'm kind of just like going through them, but I think this is like a complete common, uncommon set. As you can see, they're all just all shiny. They'd be so good. Ursaring, Ordino, Minchino, I think. I don't know what that one's called. Lisa Sparkle, grade 1. And then, yeah, another there. But the best cards in this set are the secret rares, full arts, etc. You got a Mew Shiny Collection that's super popular. You got, what else is there? There's Mew, there's a Reshiram, there's a full art Gardevoir. There's a whole bunch of good cards. We got some Pikachus and more of them. So it's just more of the same. So I did say that I was going to open those packs, and I will do it right now, right at the end, just for you guys. If you've made it this long, thanks for watching. If you enjoy mail days like this, let me know. If you enjoy anything I do, let me know. If you don't enjoy it, let me know. I mean, I'd hate to be making videos that people didn't enjoy. This was a terrible job of cutting the pack. Oh wow. Hail Blizzard Eevee right out the back. Awesome. Oh, and a Nidoking. I'm adding those to my grading piles. I don't care. I love those 2 cards. I think this is Hail Blizzard. It might not be Hail Blizzard. What set is it? BW8. No, this is BW8 isn't Hail Blizzard. I don't know. You know what? It could be. It would be really useful if I learned Japanese. Oh my god! Look at this. Oh my god! And a Leafeon too. That's so depressing. The pack's bent. I never even noticed. That's so funny. Oh, at least my Eevee's not bent. That's just how it is. So, thanks so much for watching. Appreciate it all. Have a great day. Be safe, and thank you.